Hello, my kindergarten friends. Today you are going to begin to paint your penguins. However, you're probably not going to finish today, so we will finish next class. So I want to show you what you're going to need. Each table is going to need one water cup. Remember, you don't fill above the black line. The water stays under the black line. You will have a paint tray that looks like this. Our guest teacher might have refilled them for you. You have a white and a yellow on one side, and we have a black on the other side. The black is last. We are going to paint with yellow and white first. You're going to need a paper towel and a paintbrush. So you're sharing this at your table, and then the paintbrush and the paper towel, you will need one. There is a box up here that has your artwork, your penguins in it, and when we see that you are all ready to go, the penguins will get passed out. So here is my example. I am going to place my penguin on top of my paper towel, so it will help keep my table clean. If you do get paint on the table, then you will be able to use washcloths to clean it up. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the white paint, and you're going to be able to paint the eyes. You're going to be able to paint the eyes. This is mine. This is just a sample. So I'm going to paint the eyes. You want to make sure you paint all the way around. Take your time. Do a nice job. Hold the paintbrush on the metal. And I'm going to do all my white parts first. So it's going to be the eyes. Paint all of that inside the eye. And do the other eye. We're going to cover up all that kind of cream colored clay that you see. This color here that you see. We're going to make the eyes white, and we are going to make the tummy white. Notice I am not using yellow yet. I'm just going to paint the eyes and the tummy first. Now I can even paint, if you'll notice, I'm going to go all the way down here, but do you see how the tummy kind of goes to the bottom? So I'm going to paint this part white too. That's kind of the bottom, the edge of your little clay piece, your little clay plaque. So I'm going to paint that. Once I have that done, then I'm going to rinse off my brush down to the bottom of the bucket. Pretend like I'm painting the bottom of the bucket. I'm going to check to make sure my brush is clean. When my brush is clean, I'm going to go get my yellow, and I am going to take my time, and I'm going to paint the beak. Again, you are going to have time to do this. If you don't finish painting today, we will finish painting next class. So take your time. Once you're done painting your beak, then you are going to rinse off your brush again. And only now, when you are all done with the eyes and the tummy and the beak, and your brush is nice and clean, are you going to go to the black, and you are going to paint your body. Now you can paint your body, you can paint your wings, you can paint around your eyes. We don't want to paint on top of the beak. We don't want to paint on top of the eyes. We want to go around. We want to do the side. So this is like all of the feathers. So I'm going to paint on the side here. I'm even going to paint this edge right here. I can paint even underneath here. We're not painting the back. We're not painting the back, but I can paint this edge. You see the edge there? We want to make sure that edge gets painted too. But we are not going to paint the bottom. We can paint the edge. And remember, I painted some white down here, so I'm not going to paint over the white, but I'll paint up to the white. And we're going to paint all of that. So even like inside, in between the eyes, right in here, we can paint going around. And it's okay if you don't get all the way inside those little edges. I kind of like seeing a little bit of that cream color come through because it gives it a little bit more of a texture. And again, you're taking your time. Do not rush. Okay, we have next class to work on this as well. And then making sure, again, that when you are painting, you're getting your sides. If when it's time, and I'm going to just stop there, when it's time to clean up, this is what it's going to look like when it's all done. Okay, and we'll do this, we'll finish painting and we'll do this next step, next class. But when it's all done, you're going to bring your penguin up to the guest teacher when it's time to clean up. And this, your penguin, you're going to throw away your paper towel. You'll carry your penguin over, and the guest teacher is going to have, we're going to have a tray that we're going to put these on, and we're going to place your penguins on the tray so they can dry until next class. Then your job is going to be to throw this away. We are not throwing the paints away. The paints will go back in on the tray that you got them from. That should be in the between the two sinks at the front of the room. Your dirty brushes are going to go in the dirty brush bucket. You know where that is. Your water will get dumped out and go in front of an arrow in front of the room between the two sinks, and then you can get out some wet some wet washcloths that you know in my bin that labeled art, and you can wipe down your table if you got paint on your table. So that is what you are going to be doing today, and next class we will finish our penguins. So you can listen to the guest teacher. Please do your job and be on your best behavior. Thank you. I'll see you next class.